The yisoid that we're learning over in Sharichud V'Amuna is that everything that exists is oisius, is that Sara Mamaris. What is the idea of oisius? What is the idea of words? So words is something which is interesting. On the one hand, the idea of words, the concept of a word is to reveal. The purpose of words is that we have in our minds, we have understandings, we have perceptions, and in our heart we have feelings. And how do we reveal that which is going on inside of us to others? We use words. So words reveal. But imagine if you were to open up a book and it was written in ancient Greek. It is possible that there's a lot of wisdom and ideas contained in these words. But are these words revealing or are they concealing? For me, they're concealing, because I don't understand the language. Or another example would be, imagine that you have a book that was written in code. It's an English take, but it was written in code. And you can't crack the code. So, do these words contain an incredible amount of ideas, energy, ruchnius? Absolutely. But at this moment, the words actually are serving as a hastara. The words are serving as a concealment. Imagine that the book in ancient Greek was in code. How in the mashal, if you remember, there's that Sar Mamaris, and then there's the Tzirufim and Tmuris and Gematriyos. In other words, imagine taking something which already is hidden and then further hiding it by putting it into code. Everything is Eibishter. When we say that everything is letters, everything in this word is oisius, everything in this world and all the worlds is only Asar Mamaris. That's all it is. Is the koyach hapoyel b'hanifal, is the koyach of Hashem, which is in the Asar Mamaris. But the question is, when we look at these letters, do we see the words, and do the words shine for what they are, revealing what they are, or do they conceal? And obviously there are different madrigas in this. So sometimes you read something and you understand it. Sometimes you read something. I know that sometimes I'll look at for my work purposes, I'll have to look at some sort of academic journal written by some sort of some lawyer, or some professor, or some big doctor. And you read it and you say, yeah, okay, I understood 10%, 20%, 30%. Okay, that's another madriga. And sometimes you look at something and again, it's in another language, so you don't understand anything. And then sometimes you look at something, it's in another language, but at least you recognize the letters, because the same alphabet as you recognize them. And then I know, this Pesach I'm going to be in Ukraine. I've been there before. And you look at the words over there. So I look at a word, I'm like, okay, I recognize half of the letters in that word, because the Russian or the Ukrainian alphabet, they contain some letters that I recognize, some not. And imagine if I went to Taiwan, then I wouldn't even recognize any of the letters. So there are different madrigas and how much the letters are master. And when we talk about the different worlds that exist, really what that means is, as in some worlds, so the oisius are megala a little. In some, it's megala a little more, they understand a little more. And then when we come down into our world, it's all Taiwanese, everything. The Helam V'Hester is absolute, but at the same time, even though the Helam V'Hester is absolute, at the same time, we look around knowing that every single thing, and every single, not only a physical thing, but every single moment in time, and every single event, and every single phenomenon, and every single thing, all it is the Asar Mamaris, which means it is the Koyach of Hashem, even though the letters, the words are concealing it, and we can't understand for what it is. The idea of Klipa is when the letters are mastered to the point that we can't see it at all. Can't see Elkus at all. And this changes the ability to be able to integrate these ideas and make them our reality, which is ultimately the point of it all. The famous vart of the Baal Shem Tov brought on by the Tildos Yaakov Yosef, V'hanoichi hastir astir. That Hashem says that he will hide himself, but he uses a double lashon of Hester. What's the double lashon? Sometimes something is hidden, and you know that something is hidden. So let's say your keys are missing, they're hidden, but you know they're hidden, so you're looking for it. And sometimes something is so hidden to the point
you don't see it.
You have no clue that it's hidden. You don't even know there's something that's hidden. And that's the ultimate galus. And Shayicha Vamuna is about taking away that hester, recognizing that there's something hidden, and then working to pull away at the curtain and being able to look at the world and saying, you're a lie, you're a sheker. And what you're telling me is one big lie, is one big sheker. And the emes is that emes Hashem li'olam, that everything is a likus.